back here. Hi, we are here. Hello, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Keeping It Real. Gary, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
Good. I'm playing with buttons I didn't know we had, and I'm like, oh, I made a little bit of a thing here, so I better
Nice.
yeah. We're gonna have. I've got background music again here. So let's see here. So this music today is brought by Kitsap, which is down on there. So it's called Mike because we're talking about Poulsbo. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let's get started. So, like I mentioned, we are talking about Poulsbo today, and welcome again to Keeping It Real. Today we're visiting Poulsbo, Washington. It's lovingly called Little Norway, and we're going to explore its history, highlights, and what makes it unique, and what the current housing market looks like for potential buyers.
Yes,
Let me
yes.
go ahead and pull this up before we get too far because I do have some pretty pictures to show everybody today. All right. And then, Carrie, I'm going to go ahead and let you take it from here.
Yeah, I love Poulsbo. I actually used to work there, and it was so cool just to kind of go through the streets and be able to look at everything all the time. So it was actually founded in 1880 by Norwegian immigrants. So if you look at it, it really gives you a sense of the context for the character you'll see in the homes and in the downtown area.
Perfect. Okay. And then let's go ahead and go to the next one. Sorry guys, I'm practicing something new today, so I'm a little slow, getting better as we go, but let's go ahead and Carrie, why don't you go take it from here too?
Yeah, there are so many cool places to see and things to do in Poulsbo. Just the feel of it is just so unique. It's like a small little place, but in a bigger area. So it's really kind of cool.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. And then you guys, as you know, I love being on the water. I mean, kayaking is like one of my most favorite things to do, especially here. And so these are just a few pictures that I've actually taken on some of my trips of our local wildlife.
So cool to know that all of that is out there, right?
I know, and that one is actually a lion's mane. And then I was able to see that crane flying too, which was super, super cool. So anyway, it was pretty awesome. Okay. And then let's go ahead to the next slide and let's talk more about what's downtown in Poulsbo. So there's some really super cool restaurants and breweries and wineries. And they all make their own stuff. I mean, at least a lot of them down there do. So it's like really fresh and really awesome. I was comparing a bottle of wine that I bought in the store versus a bottle down there. And I was like, wow, that really hits differently. Like, whoa. But what's really cool is if you look at these pictures, you can see all the really cool views. Like from a lot of the restaurants, they'll have the really pretty views and stuff like that. I mean, who doesn't want to eat your dinner and look at that amazing view? Poulsbo also offers, right? Poulsbo also offers shopping and a lot of entertainment. They'll have we have like a lot of local singers and stuff that will come in and play at the different venues and the different establishments around the area. And then of course we have some amazing shopping, like really super cute boutiques. There's also kind of fun places like the Dancing Brush, which you go in and you make your own pottery. There's amazing ice cream shop down in Poulsbo, as well as obviously Slice Bakery. I say it Slice Bakery, I can never say it right.
Nice, yeah.
And then they got the market too, which is super cool. So, Carrie, tell me, what's your favorite place?
It's kind of a tie between Slice and I know they changed the name of the place that has the ice cream. It used to be Mora. And it's interesting, the Mora, the place that makes the ice cream, is actually in Poulsbo itself. So it's all locally made, which is really cool. But Slice, they've been in ownership for a very long time. And their baked goods, you can smell them as soon as you start walking down the street. So it always lures you in.
Of course. And it's definitely scary.
Yes. Scary good.
So these matter because where you're living, that really kind of it makes the whole lifestyle for you. So having these things right in your backyard is really super cool. So let's talk about going into what we talk about the best is the housing market. And I kind of just did a 10-year comparison because I thought it was kind of interesting to just kind of look at some of the numbers, and you can see on the graph there what's happening. But there's a lot of different kind of style homes here in the Pacific Northwest, and specifically in Poulsbo, they have the Scandinavian inspired craftsmen. They have cottage homes. There's traditional and colonial homes. There's also waterfront or view homes. And then, of course, we're getting some condos and some townhomes. And there's actually a new, they just did some I like, I don't know if it's it's not lower income, but it's more affordable housing, I guess is what they're calling it. I guess it's probably the better term nowadays. And they put that right on Front Street, which is like right in the middle of downtown. And it's really kind of some cute little condos up there. So I thought that was kind of cool. But looking at the numbers a little bit, you can see, I mean, back in like 2015, prices were at $284,000 for an average across Poulsbo right there. And now you can see it's like up over 600,000. So great return on your investment. And, and I really think that it's because a lot of people are coming in from other areas, especially like Seattle, because you do get the beautiful views and you get that really kind of cute, quaint lifestyle that a lot of people are looking for.
There's actually kind of a cool thing about one neighborhood. All of the homes are brightly colored and they're mostly different. And there's a reason why they did that. We talked about how Norwegians started the town. Well, actually, when the fishermen used to go out, when they would come back, they wanted to be able to recognize their house. And so most people colored their homes these bright colors and didn't have same colored homes right next to it. So when they came back in, they knew their family was looking for them and they were looking for their family. So it's kind of cool. They could recognize their homes on the way back in.
And that's called AKA Skittle House around here is what we call them. Personally, I think they look like more Dr. Seuss homes, like with the, I forgot what, I think it was the little, I forgot, I guess it was the Grinch or it was a Cat in the Hat. Oh, sorry, the Cat in the Hat. Remember the Cat in the Hat movie and all those little colored homes? I swear to God, they look just like them. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, and then also the price per square footage went up too. So it's just been, I mean, it's a great investment here in Poulsbo, and I don't really see that changing. I know they're doing some stuff on the parking and stuff because it is getting really busy down there. But, what a problem to have if you're a business owner in Poulsbo because you're busy, right?
Exactly. It's the least favorable thing about it is finding parking because, like you said, it's just such a great area.
Absolutely. So Carrie, what would be your key takeaway from all this? Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, it's family friendly, walkable, and scenic. There are great schools in that area too. It's a very good school district, and there's access to so much, especially the charming downtown area. One of the great things, my husband and I love to walk after we eat a meal, and so it's so great being able to go to a restaurant like the Loft and watch and look out at the water, but afterwards actually walk along the water and be able to see some of that sea life and everything. It's just very cool. So it's a great area for locating.
Right there too. I mean, or a water or a park that's right on the waterfront that you can. There's a little trail that goes and stuff, and it's a beautiful walk.
And there's a giant rock down there, like a boulder. And I know we have several pictures and bring people when they come visit us and they take pictures on that giant boulder and go get some slides. So,
okay. So if you guys want to consider Poulsbo as a possible place to move, reach out to me. I'd love to help. And Carrie's always there to help assist with the lending side of it. And that's all I have for you this week. Until next time, thanks for joining us. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.